everyone. Welcome to Yarn Wall Voyage number 14. And today we are going to look at the Mercerized cotton yarn that I have, which is the weight of a fingering lace yarn. And then we are going to look at the cotton yarns that I have on a cone and in big skeins. So let me just try to take a look. I've got all my Mercerized yarn scattered right here, so I want to be very, very careful I don't knock it over. But I just want to kind of show you where we're at. So we've done all the cotton cakes, and I'm rearranging my wall a little bit differently to give it a little bit more organization than what I had. I had all those cotton cakes on the end 2 rows, but I wanted to bring them down here so they would be close to my baby yarn. So I'm now going to be moving all the cotton yarn down this way. You can see that some of my shelves are empty. That's where a lot of the cakes went. I was able to organize them a little bit better, so it has actually given me more room. No, I do not plan on going and buying more yarn to fill those spaces. I am working to also include on the bottom the little boxes with my whips, as I have talked about in the past. And so I've got the rest of the cakes that we did last week, the parfait layer cakes. I've got them in a bin right now waiting to go back up on the wall, but they're going to be going where all the cotton yarn is. And so right now, this empty shelf here and part of this one was where all my Mercerized yarn was. And it's now going to go on the very, very end up there in the top and perhaps a little bit into the second. And then these cones that we have up here are going to go down the rest of the way. And then up on the top where the cones are is where we're going to put the big skeins that are currently, trying to get my camera, right down here and in the bottom shelf. And then all of these smaller yarns are going to be going in the rest of this 6th row here. So, and then when it's all done, I will take a snapshot of the entire wall at a distance so you can see it all in one shot, and we'll take a complete tour of my studio. So with that being said, if you are new and have not been with us before, my name is Cynthia, and this is my wonderful Joyful Creation space. And if you have been with me before, welcome back. It's good to have you. And if you're ready, let's go take a look at my Mercerized yarn. The best way I know to do this is just to start picking them up, show them to you, and put them in the basket. So a lot of these brand new ones that I have that were Aunt Lydia's, they are, let's see real quick. So there's about 350 yards on each of them. And this pretty orange is called Pumpkin. And these that I got that are Aunt Lydia's, I got them from Michael's, and they run about $3.79. So brand new, that's what you would get. So that's one. This one here I got from Hobby Lobby, and it is $2.89, and it is in the colorway Boysenberry. Real pretty purple. All right, this one is another one of the Aunt Lydia's, and it is in the colorway Violet. And you can see that's a real pretty deep purple. All right, this is another one, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. Yes, this is Bernat Handicrafter. And it's also 350 yards. 2.8 ounces, 80 grams. And it is in the colorway Iris. And look at those pretty colors. All right. This is a type of purple. I don't know. I don't have the label on it. All right. And then we have light peach. And this is another one of Aunt Lydia's. And there's the peach. And then several of these I honestly inherited from someone who passed away, and her daughter shared all these with me. So I don't have labels. I don't know the exact colors of them. All right, here is a classic red heart. It's 300 yards. And oh, there it is. It's called Victory Red. Look at that deep red. All right. And this is the same thing. So I have two of those. These are all different types of reds. Again, inherited a lot of these. So don't have skeins, don't have a name for them. All right, more of Aunt Lydia's, and this one is in the colorway Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you want to say it. Pretty aqua blue. And this one is another Hobby Lobby 289, and it is in the colorway Jade Blue. It's really pretty. And this one is also 289. And it's Artiste is what these are called. And it is called Green Tea Swirl. There's the name. All right. This one is really, really pretty. And it's $3.39 even though it's by the Artiste. You can see right here. It says $3.39. It's in the colorway Magnolias. Some pretty blues. My logo colors. All right. This one is by the Artiste, and it's also $3.39. And it is in the colorway Neutrals. And we have this one, it's Aunt Lydia's, and it's in the colorway Dark Royal, pretty dark blue. And let's see, this is a Red Heart Classic, and it's in the colorway Orchid Pink, pretty light pink. And this is an Aunt Lydia's, and it is in the colorway Mint Green. And knocked a few off. I'll get them in just a minute. This is another Artiste 289. It is in the colorway Windsor. Really pretty blues and purples. This is another Aunt Lydia's, and it is in the color Maize. Pretty yellow. And then these are more of the yarns that I just kind of inherited, a dark green, two types of yellow. And then again, these are some colors that I inherited. or I shouldn't say inherited, they were given to me. This one I've used a pretty good bit of. It's like a silver with a metallic sparkle through it. There you go. And then these are some whites that I got. They're called Big Ball. I don't know where they came from unless it tells me on here. And I don't see it, but I got these for $1. And they're just simply called white. And I've got several of those. And this one's J&P Coats, $1.27. This was actually purchased probably way back in the day at Kmart. And it's just in the colorway white. There is a Kmart sticker. And it says $1.27. And it's just called Knit Crocheter. And it's cotton, of course. This was another $1 one. And it's just in the colorway white. And it's JP Coats. There's the brand. So this is some older stuff. This is stuff that I got. And these were 75 cents. I got these from Goodwill in March of 2013. Haven't even been opened yet out of plastic. And both of them are white, and paid 75 cents for a skein. And here is another JP Coats Knit and Crocheter, and it's the white. No price on it. And then I have several of the whites, and I have several beiges, and it looks like I got these beige ones from Walmart, from Goodwill back in 2011, and paid 80 cents a piece for them. These are the ones that I have knocked down, and so there are 3 at my feet, but here is another one. This is an Aunt Lydia's as well. You can tell it's an older label. It is in the colorway Lilac. It's 2 ounces and 124 yards. And it's, I don't know if I showed you. Yeah, the colorway there is lilac and pretty. But these are a lot thicker. This is not as thin as the other Mercerized. So I was trying to see. This yarn is actually made in Spain. It's by Coates and Clark. But it's kind of big. And it kind of has a little bit of that sparkly bling bling to it. All right, so that is all of my Mercerized yarn. And so I am going to take a quick pause and get all of this put away, and then I'm going to come back with you with all of my cotton cones. So now we are going to look at all of the cotton yarn that I have that is on cylinder cones. Now, most of the cones that I have gotten from Walmart, or I have gotten from Michael's. I know the ones I've gotten from Walmart, I paid like $7.99 for the cones, and that's pretty much where I got most of mine, because Michael's and AC Moore, when it was open, theirs were like $14.99, so it was like almost double the price for the ones in Michael's versus the ones in Walmart. So So most of what I have gotten from Walmart. So there's one yarn that I really, really wanted from Michael's or the cones, and it was in 3 colors. One was like orange, one was purple, and one was in a blue, and it looked like splash paint. Like it was like the blue and the white, the purple and the white, the orange and the white, and it had like a marble effect to it. But I just at that time, especially having all of these cones I'm fixing to show you, I couldn't justify buying those at $14.99 when I had all these other ones. So I have made a deal with myself that if they're still around after I work up some of these cones that I have, then I will get some, because I would actually like to make some dishcloths out of it for my own kitchen. So without further ado, let's introduce my cone yarns. So first off and foremost, let's just start with the obvious. I have white, and I have quite a bit of white because a lot of times I will mix and match colors to create different dishcloths. And now that my son's getting his own home, I imagine I will make him some. I still would like to make some for my oldest son and his wife. And then some of these I will make baby washcloths out of, for example. I mean, is that not a baby color? And so this colorway is called Shades of Spring. And let me also just tell you about, let's see, how much is on here. I would think that somewhere it would tell you what the yardage is. I will show you real quick. It is 100% cotton. It's 4-ply, and that is on all of this yarn. And like I said, most of this is peaches and cream because I got it at Walmart. I was trying to slide the cone off. Okay, it says it's 1 pound is what these are. So that's about 453 grams. All right, so this one was Shades of Spring. Very pretty baby colors. And I have 2.5 of these. This is just called Pastels. Whoops. My label's been ripped. And I have 1, 2, and a half. Look. Now this one's called Shaded Pastels. So is this one. So I'm right. They're still the same. Okay. So I have 2.5 of those. Then this one makes me think of bubble gum. And this one is called Spring Meadows. And I'm looking inside the cone. There's a label in there that you can kind of see. And that's where I'm getting the colorway from. And it's just saying all of this was made in the USA. All right, I have a solid pink. And this is a peaches and cream. It's a 14 ounce, which is about 400 grams, which is approximately 706 yards. Tells you right there. We're going to come around and catch that color. And is it going to let us? Country pink. That is a pretty solid pink color. Also good for baby granddaughter. And then I love, this is called Daisy Ombre. And this is one of my favorites. I love making dishcloths out of this yellow variegated. Daisy Ombre. And this one, Peaches and Cream, is called Coral Wreath. Isn't that pretty? And this one, the color is not on the inside, and I do not have it on the outside, but I can tell you, I do know that I have several of these in the Skeins, and so that colorway is called Sonoma Print. Sonoma Print. Those make pretty dishcloths too. Those little colors running through it. All right. And I have this solid green, and it's in the colorway Avocado. And I do really like the cones myself personally. All right. Have one almost finished up, but I have a brand new one here, and it is in the colorway. Well, what do you think that would be? Cleverly, cleverly, it is Salt and Pepper. And I may have to empty my basket and come back and do some more. This one is called, okay, so inside the cone says Daisy Ombre, so it was another one of those yellow ones, and that is definitely not what this is. So I'm pulling one off the shelf that's in the little 2-ounce skein, and the colorway for this is Licorice. And then I have this one, and there's no color on the inside, so I'm not sure. But another pretty one for baby. But I love these springy colors in my kitchen personally. All right, and then this one does not have a label either, but I thought I had one here, and I probably do, but it might be on the back side. But that's really pretty. And this one is called Juanita Rose. And this one does not have a label. And neither does this one. They look the same. I think they are. I think those two are the same. Okay. And no label on the inside of this one either, but pretty blues. This is like a country blue. It's called Shaded Denim. And these are pretty. This is called Hippa. Look. Those are pretty. And this is called Ivy League. And then I have a little cone of that Jaded. Oh, nope, it's called Ecru. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's Ecru. So I think that's some of that jade one we had. This is another one of my favorites, and it's called shaded brown. And it has just that kind of desert rustic look. And I have quite a few of these. And some of these I got on sale, whoops, for $5. So I definitely got a good bit of those, because there's another one showing the price tag for $5, because I absolutely love these. Whoops. And I am wanting to make some dish drying mats, maybe like in a waffle cone stitch, to use to put my dishes on. I have some dish drying mats that I bought at Walmart from the Pioneer Woman section, but I also would like to make some of my own, because I like to wash those a lot, and this would give me some to change out in. So, all right, well, let me get these cones put away, and then we will take a look at our big skein. So I'm going to do the skeins pretty much the same way I did the cones, and that is give you all the detailed information up front, and then as we go through each skein, we will, look at the colorway and the name of the colorway. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. So all of these are 12-ounce skeins, which is equivalent to about 340 grams and approximately somewhere around 600 to 650 yards. Now, there may be a few of these that may actually be 14 ounces, which would then be equivalent to 400 grams and about 710 yards. So they're either 12 ounces or 14 ounce skeins. And so this one here is a 12 ounce. And of course, all of this yarn is 100% cotton. And the colorway on this one is called Pretty Pastels. And so, as you can see, those are very pastel-y colors. All right. And then the next one, this is also a 12-ounce skein, and it is called Beach Ball Blue. Oops. Get that label around there right. Beach Ball Blue. And it's got a lot of different colors. Your teals, your blues, your aquas, lavender, white. So, all right. And most of these are sugar and cream. There might be a few in here of the brunette, but the majority of them are sugar and cream because they came from Walmart. And I have not seen big skeins like this at Walmart in a very, very long time. And I honestly have not even looked at Michael's or AC Moore or Hobby Lobby or Joann's for the big skeins like this, just simply because I have not been doing a lot of dishcloths and dish towels lately. So I don't even know if they sell them big like this anymore. Now, I do see them in the cones all the time, but I don't recollect seeing them in these big skeins anymore. So that might kind of date my yarn for you. All right, so this is probably a 12-ounce skein, and the colorway is Cottage Blues. There we go. Oh, yeah. And some pretty blues and beige browns. This one I do not have the label for anymore, so I have no idea what the colorway is, but all I can tell you is that it's really pretty, and that would make a cute bath towel and washcloth for my new granddaughter. And that's probably what I'm going to use that one for. And this one is a 12-ounce skein as well by the Bernat. And it is in the colorway Lavender Sachet. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. And it's got your browns and your lavenders. Your purples. Okay. And this is another Bernat. And it's a 12-ounce. And it's from the Peace and Love collection. And it is in the colorway Psychedelic. Trying to get it to focus there for you. There we go. And look at those bright colors. Boy, that's a party in a skein, isn't it? Looks like, makes me think of Skittles. So Psychedelic would be a good name for it. This is another one from the Peace and Love collection, the 12-ounce skein. And it is in the colorway, I'll be honest, I am not 100% sure how to pronounce that. Batik. B-A-T-I-K. Let you take a look at it there. But this is also another bright, vibrant color. And then I have two of these skeins. They're also from the Bernat Peace and Love collection, and 12 ounces. And it is in the colorway Moon Dance. And I actually like that name for this. I can see that. Let me get this purple yarn strand that wants to fall there out the way. There we go, Moon Dance. Those are really pretty. And I, like I said, had two of those. And then this is a Sugar and Cream. And it is a 12-ounce. And it's in the colorway Crown Jewels Ombre. Doesn't want to come in there. There we go. And your aquas and your purples. So, very, very pretty. And this is another Sugar and Cream. It's a 12-ounce. And I don't have much of this one left. I've used quite a bit of it. And it is in the colorway Smoky Wine. Let's see if it'll, there we go. And your greens and your burgundies. And some of your mauve colors. And yes, this is the same thing. So I have two of those. And then I have one of these and almost a little bit left of this colorway. This is also a Sugar and Cream. And it is in the colorway Chocolate Ombre. Come on. It doesn't want to focus for you. There we go. And look at those rich chocolates, browns. Very, very pretty. All right. So then I've got some over here to the side, and I'm just going to chunk these into the basket that I just took these other ones out of as I go through these with you. So this is from the Bernat family as well. And let's see. This is actually a 14-ounce skein. And it is in the colorway Mod Green. Let's see. There we go. So, and some of these labels kind of got smushed and torn a little bit when I was storing them in the bins in the bottom of the armoire. This is another one of my favorite colors. It's by Sugar and Cream. It's also was a 14-ounce skein, as you can see right there. And it is in the colorway Pale Yellow. It's really pretty. Bring some sunshine to your kitchen. And this is part of the Bernat Country Colors. And it is in the colorway Mayflower. There we go. Kind of makes me think of the corn stalks and stuff with the Pilgrims. All right, I have 2 of these, and these are also 14-ounce skeins. These are part of the Bernat family, and it's part of the Ultra Soft, and it is in the colorway, well, Mod Red. We had Mod Green, now we have Mod Red. How creative, right? All right, come on. Focus. There we go. And it looks kind of peachy, coral kind of looking, not really a red, or what I would think of as red. And again, I had 2 of those. And I also have 2 of this next color. So I'll go ahead and put one in the basket. And this is part, well, let's do this one because that label got torn a little bit. So this is also part of the Bernat Ultra Soft collection. And it is in the colorway, let's see, Tangerine. Come on, you can do it. Focus. My camera does not want to. There we go. I guess I just got to talk about it. So that's pretty. Springy color. And then we have another Bernat cotton in the Ultra Soft. And oh, it's another Mod Green like we had a minute ago. Then we have, this color has been a favorite whenever I make dishcloths. Everyone loves this color a lot, and I do too. My labels about had it though. It is called French Blue, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this one because the label is tearing, but look at that, it's cooperating. Just got to kind of piece them together there. But that is a pretty, makes me think of like a china blue, like on your china dishes. And this is another Sugars and Cream, and it is called Robin Egg. There we go. A nice, soft, kind of minty green, ice green. And then I have a little bit of this one left and a little bit of this one, and they're the same color. And it's from the Sugar and Cream family, and it is called Sonoma Print. And I am pretty sure somewhere we've already looked at one of these, I thought. But this is a 12-ounce skein, and it's got your browns in it with a little flecks of different color browns. All right, well, I'm going to pause this for just a minute, and I'm going to get these put away, and then we're going to come back, and I've got some dishcloth scrubbies that we're going to take a quick look at, and that will wrap us up for today. So I found some scrubbies at Walmart on clearance, and I have not made any dishcloths with the scrubbies yet. So I thought, well, while they're on clearance, I will go ahead and get some, and I'll give it a try and see how it turns out. So this one here is Red Heart Scrubby Sparkle, and it's a 3-ounce skein, 85 grams, 174 yards, and it is in the colorway, can't quite see that one because the little clearance tag is on it, but we can on this one, and it's just lemon, probably lemon citrus, and they're normally $3.98, I guess, at Walmart. This was put out on clearance July 3rd of 2019, and I paid $2.50 for it. So about $1.50 savings, and I got 2 of those. And then they also had 2 whites, and it is called, of course, the clearance tag is on that one. And it's called Marshmallow. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. And it's $2.50, and you can see right there that it normally is $3.98 at Walmart. So let me just show you. This is what the skein, or the skein. This is what the yarn looks like, or the scrubby. So it's got like this little kind of stringy rope, and then it's got these little fluffy, sparkly little scrubby feathers on it. And let's just see. They are calling this a 4 medium on these. And I am just curious. It's considered 100% polyester. That's what I was wondering. So interesting. And then I found this one at Michael's on June 28th of this year. And I think these are, oh, here we go. They're normally $4.79. And I got it for $2.47. Except that is not what I got. That was the sales price. But when I got up to the register, it actually rang up $2. So, yay! I love a deal within a deal. And so that's what this one looks like. So a little bit different. But I love that color. That was really, really pretty. And I found this. Oh, and that color, by the way, is called Ocean. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh, there we go. And look, oh, you can really see that pretty blue. And then this one is also a Red Heart Scrubby. These are 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 92 yards. And it is in the colorway Stream. There you go. And look at that pretty vibrant blue. And it's the same way as that last one. So those are all the scrubbies that I have at the current moment. That's plenty for me to sample with and see how it turns out. Well, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please be sure and give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already done so, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any future tutorials, chat conversations, or special videos like this. And until we meet again, be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and I will see you next time.